We have one last one. We're reaching the end. This is the last stretch. The last stretch. We're almost there. Ha ha ha. The end is nigh. The end is nigh. Alright, let's go into this, because I want to get this done. It's almost 4 in the morning. If I get this done within 12 hours with my hour-long break in between, I'm perfect. Perfect. That was exactly what I'd planned for. So I need to just readjust the size here. So this is Vada's video. This is the last one. It's a 28-minute long video, so it's not super duper. It's not nearly as bad. Alright, let's get live chat. Get live chat up. Good shit. Let's see. Welcome back. Lately, Kathy P and Nonsense have been hosting streams doing all they can to make veiled threats to contact and hurt my family, or who they believe is me and my family. In the meantime, Kathy P doxed an innocent woman and the woman's child's name, so let's talk about it. Hefty accusations. Okay. Why are these YouTubers desperately trying their best to find out who my family members are so they can contact them? I don't know, why did you do it to Charla? Why are they so desperate to find out if I have children? Probably because you fucking lie about everything all the goddamn time, and they're like, is this even true? Why do you keep bringing up your fucking kids, or the kids in your life, or your nephew, or whatever the fuck? He made new pages, blah blah blah, links to the pay, give me money, 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 give me money. Nonsense videos, Queen D's videos, Kathy P's videos, okay, cool, alright. Closed captioning's on. Oh, I'm gonna mute her fucking... muting the countdown, fuck that shit. 1.75, let's go. I'm muting because the music is annoying, but also because I don't want it to fucking... I don't know what she's already a fucking art thief. We can only assume she fucking steals her music, too.
Hey everybody, it's Vada. Sorry I'm late. Welcome to my channel. My name is Vada, and my channel's name is Vada Jade. I also have a second one called The Gypsies. Now on this channel, it's more like an investigation channel where we investigate shady YouTubers, you name it, that's what we investigate over here. Let me fix this light real quick. And on my second channel, we do more reality TV, personal stuff, and things like that. So that's what we're going to be talking about today is we're going to be investigating people over here on this channel. And I wanted to tell you, if you haven't went and followed my creator page over on Facebook, to please go and follow. And I wanted to go over this real quick because people are confused. So this right here is my members only on YouTube. So you have the VIP Gypsies September, $3.99 the stars. And then it moves up. So I'll do this order. So YouTube stars $3.99, Gypsies $10, and then Patreon is $20, and locals is $5. And there's a lot of benefits that go with each. If you go to my community post over here on this channel, you'll see long details of what you get on each one. And I also wanted to say I learned how to do shorts, and I'm going to go over.
Oh, this was streamed on November 28th, by the way.
A couple of my shorts so that y'all kind of get an idea of, or can tell me how good I've done on mine. Laura, no, you're not in trouble. Just so you know, your screen is next. Yours is the next one.
Oh, look, there's Renelle. Fascinating. Who could have predicted that? Who could have predicted that?
I'm doing yours next, and I credited your channel. I'm going to make this one real sweet and short about going real life on me, and then we're going to move on over to your stream. So hi, Laura. Hi, Nikki. Hey, Reagan. Hey, Really Care. Hey, everybody. All right, so I wanted to just pretty much go through these clips real quick, and then we're going to talk about something. So I'm going to take me off of here so y'all can just watch a couple of these and tell me if you like them. If you haven't watched my shorts, please do follow me over on TikTok. I'm trying to do a good job on these. I'm learning how to do something called stitching and something else right now, but I'm going to take myself off and let...
You should learn how to get your hair to show up on your green screen. You know what I love about these videos seen through Vada's head? Same page.
Let's go over a couple of them. These are about...
Guys, I am pretty pumped because it's been an amazing few months on the channel. I know it's not an amazing time right now for so many of us, but the channel without Crystal Ball is definitely growing, and I am so thankful because yesterday I hit 70,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for continuing.
Cool.
I've never seen anything like this. Like I have done leaks before,
which is why she's mad at me, which I did. Like I released, our conversations that we had.
I had to call Katie Joy out for her YouTube page because apparently if you don't call someone out for their YouTube page for being so she wants a clout. Here's a clout. Her page is bullshit. Check out her YouTube page. It has a bunch of false lies about everyone, not just me. I have a lot of 98 fiance people actually messaging me right now trying to take her YouTube page down. Katie Joy is one person that I don't really respond to because she's so crazy. So I'm not gonna respond to it. Stop messaging me and stop begging me to be your friend too. That's pretty pathetic. I had to message you back. You sent me like 5 messages.
Okay, so I forgot to tell.
Was that supposed to make sense as a singular short? Well, okay, whatever. My shorts are so much better.
That one was about Janelle
Yeah,
and Katie and how Katie had leaked her DMs. She was a source of Katie's, and then she leaked Katie's DMs. So next, we're going to go to Katie's lawsuits. Now, this one, I believe, is about the 7M lawsuit that she's in. But it's just 15 seconds long. But
if you have to explain the short, then no, you did not do a good job. The short should stand on its own. If you have to explain to people what it's about, then you did not do a good job in the short.
It's pretty good.
So a lot of people ask me questions about all these lawsuits I've been involved in. Unless it's such a standard in the blogging and media world. Unfortunately, I would think of it as sort of occupational hazard. I have been targeted frequently by some figures like up to really not so good.
A lot of people have filed lawsuits against Katie Joy. That is true.
All right, the next one is about how Katie is the golden egg of YouTube.
Right here, this woman right here, she is the goose that laid the golden egg in terms of YouTube. Because these people know, and I think she was addressing it when I came in here, these people know that if they make hate videos about
God, how old is this video? Sorry, Todd, that's Katie Joy's wife, Todd.
And I think she was addressing it when I came in here. These people know that if they make hate videos about Katie, whether
Fix your volume, by the way. Your volume balance is off.
what they're saying is true or not, that's irrelevant. But they know that it's going to boost their viewership and they're going to make money.
That's actually a reasonable... Todd just said something incredibly reasonable. For people on YouTube, Katie is a goose that laid the golden egg because they know that if they make content about her, they will make money. And they will get views. Which is what Vada does, which is what Farron does, which is what Aaron does, which is what Steve does. Which is what Renell does. All of these people make content about Katie Joy all the time. We talked about this earlier. Todd made a good point. What did I say? Yeah, I mean her husband. Todd is Katie Joy's husband. Sorry, I don't know if I misspoke. Correct.
Katie writes.
Why did you just put that out there without any pushback? You're not gonna like say he's wrong in any capacity. You're just. Did they just not? Did Vada just not understand what Todd said? Because Todd's right. He's not wrong. You make money off of fucking Katie. That's a fact. Your channels wouldn't exist without her. Your profit from those channels wouldn't exist without her either. Okay, but sorry. What?
This one is the story of Katie's alleged childhood and her claims about it. But we're going to do a live one day where we go through all of her claims about her childhood since they're wanting to do all this on me. I know Katie's put them up to it. So
Katie writes.
Skipping this one. I don't want to know about Katie's childhood.
One last one, and I'm going to go ahead and let it play. Let me see what it was about.
She
this
doesn't
was
even
about Dumbass on the
remember.
Web and her calling me Vada.
I'm sure assume you deem me extreme antis because you would not explicitly name them, other than PKC Vada, whose name is actually pronounced Veda. I do think that it's just plain respectful to call someone by their known given name or whatever they like to be called by. And she has definitely said on more than one occasion her name is pronounced with a long A. Veda. Who's also new in this realm, and you do seem to classify as an extreme anti. Oh, Steve, of course. And conveniently now, Unirod, because you think it looks better on you this way, but it really doesn't.
So she corrected the way she says your name. She's just recycling content from years old. Yeah, that's true. Okay, whatever.
So there's your shout out nonsense. There you go. So let me check the comments. So what we're going to be talking about today, and I'm going to bring Megan up here in just a second, is we're going to be talking about
Tiffany
stuff that is
again.
very troubling that's going on behind the scenes. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Meg up. Let me figure out which. Here we go. Meg, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so
Oh, hey, Megan's
Kathy
back.
P has been live for about me. If you don't know who Kathy P is, be glad. But she's a trash
Right.
over on the other side of YouTube. That's usually nonsense's ass. And this woman is crazy. So a couple weeks ago, Nonsense, remember she had done the stalker stream accusing me of stalking her. And then 2 weeks later, she dedicated a stream to
You just said you were going to talk about Katie P and then just said she was crazy and then moved on to talk about nonsense. But okay, I've watched a couple of Kathy P's videos. They're decent. They're entertaining. I think there's a couple things I could have some constructive criticism about. But I mean, I've had fun in her side chat.
me saying she's worried about me and my family. Pretty much it was a cryptic stream. Threatening my family is what it was. She was pretty much threatening my family without threatening my family. You can go watch
Right.
it. The link to it is on my...
She was threatening my family without threatening my family because she said she was worried. You can watch it. It's linked
community tab under that section.
linked in the community tab.
Where I'll talk about
Okay.
it. Well, Kathy P
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
remember she had done the stalker stream accusing me of stalking her. And then 2 weeks later, she dedicated a stream to me saying
This
she's worried about me
always
and my family.
happens.
Pretty much it was a cryptic stream. Threatening my family is what it was. She was pretty much threatening my family without
Uh-huh. Sure she was. You're not gonna play the clip, are you? Of course not. Why would you do that? You've linked it somewhere completely separately. You're just gonna make the accusation and not just play it for a second.
Threatening my family. You can go watch it. The link to it is on my community tab under that section where I'm talking about it. Well, Kathy P did a video the other day.
Mm-hmm. What did that have to do with nonsense? I'm gonna eat this. I want to put this in my mouth. I'm such a goblin. It's dice. I want it. It's click-clack shiny. I want to put it in my mouth. I want to put it in my face. It looks like a Jolly Rancher.
And on my second channel, there is a video that was called My Abuser Killed Himself or something like that. And I tell my abuse story that happened. And then
Why would you make a video about
because
that?
I had showed Katie's false or fake R report. Now they're trying to pretty much accuse me of lying about my stories.
Okay. Sure.
Of course. I guess that's in revenge for Katie, but I have proof, so I'm not worried about it. But Kathy P goes live and they show these.
Why do you think it's in revenge for Katie? Everything is because of Katie. Why can't people not criticize you or question what you have to say without it being about Katie? Why is everything a conspiracy about Katie? In revenge for Katie, we're questioning Vada. Maybe people are just holding you to the same standards you're holding Katie Joy. You ever think about that? Maybe that's the case?
Fake comments where I guess my stalker that's roaming around decided to go over there and make comments and pretend to be either the wife of the ex of mine or I don't remember the mother of the ex of mine, I don't know.
Which stalker? You keep claiming you have a lot of those. Which stalker are you talking about? Are you talking about the one that claimed to be your ex that you're accusing? Your dead ex who you're claiming is an abuser? That person who claimed to be that ex's sister, now you're calling them a stalker, as if that precludes them from actually being that person's sister. Because that wouldn't preclude that. It could be both.
But when they did, of course, they put that innocent girl's docs in there with, this time, the kid's name. Then Kathy P went live and said the kid's name. So,
there's no link to any of this. You're not going to play any of that. You're not going to show any of that. You're just going to make the accusation. Okay. All right, sure.
If y'all don't mind going and reporting Kathy P's video on that, and the girl, I'm going to teach her how to put a strike on her channel for that.
Right.
I call for mass flagging. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Now, if it was actually a dox, then yes, that kind of stuff should be reported. Doxing is against terms of service, but you haven't actually shown that it was a dox or how it was a dox or explained anything. You're just stating that it is the fact and that people should go and flag it. Okay.
And it showed the kid's name, on the screen. So definitely.
My question is, why the fuck are y'all trying to figure out if I have a kid? Why are you talking to anybody that's related?
I don't know. Why do you keep bringing up your fucking kid? I don't know. Why did you reach out to Charlotte's kids? I don't know. Why did you guys dig to go find Charlotte's shit? Why do you dig into every little fucking thing that Katie Joy says or does? You ever consider,
Why would you be trying to talk to anybody that's related to me? What the hell's wrong with you people? What are y'all trying to do? Y'all are so desperate to find out if I have a kid or not.
Remember those little cult things that we checked, the boxes that we were checking off before? Yeah, let me know how you guys feel about that now. Come on, baby, we're almost done. This always happens when 2 or 3 roommates are doing stuff. We have the highest level internet, sadly, in this.
And it showed the kid's name, on the screen. So definitely.
My question is, why the fuck are y'all trying to figure out if I have a kid? Why are you talking?
Little Miss, I don't want to be involved in November, Megan. August, November, December, October. Little Miss, I don't want to be involved, constantly involved.
To anybody that's related to me. Why would you be trying to talk to anybody that's related to me? What the hell's wrong with you people? What are y'all trying to do? Y'all are so desperate to find out if I have a kid or not.
They're not trying to find out if you have a kid because they want to know about your kid. They want to know about if you have a kid because you're talking about a kid all the time.
Why would y'all care? I know, this is exactly what they do.
That's
I mean,
fine.
they went after
Where, Megan? Show don't tell.
my kid, summer before last. It's disgusting how low they will go and how they
Who is they, by the way? Who are you talking about? Are you saying Kathy? Are you saying nonsense? Are you saying they general? Are you talking about Charlotte again? Who are you talking about?
go real life.
Now, Kathy P said the pictures that I posted in my short were from the internet. Well, let me show you where they're from. That way we can debunk that right away.
Good. Are you gonna pull something down from the screen that's bullshit or fake? Or are you gonna pull up a thing that is gonna be in question that people are gonna reverse image search? Trigger warnings with these people? Nah, couldn't be necessary. Oh my god!
Yeah, because she definitely did not Google any pictures, like you said, Kathy P.
Sure. Definitely not like her artwork.
That was absolutely uncalled for and disgusting.
Uh-huh, sure it was. Go on. Please! Let me out! Yeah, Vada disappeared.
So,
Especially to say that about somebody who, has
She
been
went to
through
go get
abuse.
something.
as I was getting
Oh,
when
she's
I
back.
finally got out of that relationship, I decided to make a photo album with all of them in it, and these are lasered onto paper. You can't get them offline. So I'm just going to show you guys.
Yes.
This is
These are the pictures that are, luckily they're in low quality, so whatever. So you're probably not going to be able to see the details. These pictures have been brought into question about whether or not they were domestic violence or whether or not they were from a car accident. In a car accident, you would want these pictures for a because Vada also claims that she was in a car accident. Now she has claimed that the images were. Some of the images were from the car accident that she presents here, and some of the images are from the abuse that she decided to tell her abuse story from after this person died, and then that she has a stalker that claimed that this was bullshit, and that stalker claimed to be the ex's sister. Now Nonsense, I believe, has claimed that she verified that this was in fact who they said they were. I don't know about that. I don't have that information, but take that for what you will. But yes, Vada has claimed that some of the pictures she shows here are not actually from the domestic abuse, unlike what she says here, which she's claiming that they are. Why is she sharing these in the first place? I don't fucking know. Did anybody ask for her to show this shit? I'm just gonna go ahead and she's claiming that they're real pictures because she has them in a photo album because she keeps her abuse pictures in a fucking photo album. Oh yes, then she claimed that they're from a car accident because her ex was involved in the car accident and was doing it on purpose to harm her. So that's, Oh, RNGD Gaming came back. To answer the question from earlier, I do not give a fuck if she goes after KJ or not. I care about her lying about IT shit. Thank you, RNGD Gaming. Thanks for coming in hot with that one. Greatly appreciated. She's sharing them because of a badly made meme Katie made of the sister husband. Oh, okay.
CBS and Laser book together too. So go ahead and start with that one. But keep digging. You're not going to find anything. You can contact whoever you want to contact. If you want to contact my ex's family, that's fine because they're as bad as him. I don't care what they say because they're all liars too. So go ahead. Let's see.
So the person who's your stalker is you're confirming that? Okay.
But they can go ahead and try to contact the person in the comments because they don't exist. So have fun with that. I don't know who that person is. All right, let's see. But I'm pretty sure I know who's doing that. And
do you mean they don't exist?
I just have a quick stream. That's why we have one back to back. I want to do a quick stream on why in the fuck are you people threatening my family, making streams about my family? And I'm just going to let you know that I'm going to strike your ass. Every time y'all threaten my family or threaten to go contact somebody, that's called threatening docs and it's against TOS. So.
Oh, so digging in and talking about somebody's family is against TOS and is a reasonable thing to strike. Therefore, Charla's striking is reasonable and legitimate and not false striking like you guys tried to claim it was. Fascinating. Interesting rules for thee, but not for me, eh, Renell? I mean, you're in there, you're watching this shit. You're not gonna talk about that? Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna start striking.
I've never struck anybody, but you don't do that. You don't go on YouTube and threaten to strike people at all. Do that, and it's gross. What else do I need to do? What else? Was there anything else?
I think you.
When I say my son, I'm talking about my nephew. I've said that a million times. When I'm talking about my son, I'm talking about my nephew because I had custody of him for years. And when you have custody of a child for years, they start calling you mama. And so I just would call him son. So just so you know. So good luck.
Well,
Okay, so you have a kid, and who fucking... You're asking why people are asking questions about your kid, and then you say you've talked about your kid a million times.
it's none of their business. They should not be looking into your personal life. It's disgusting that they're even doing that.
I don't know, Renelle. A couple weeks ago, Nonsense had dedicated a stream to me, and it's like at Vada Jade something. And when she did, she spent 4 hours threatening my family. And let me find the stream, and I'll put the link to it in here. That way you can see. Let me go to it. I know exactly what stream it is. And if y'all don't mind reporting this stream, I'm going to put the stream in here for y'all to go report if you don't mind.
They do this if you don't agree with them, if they don't like something that you're doing. I mean, they...
Hold on a second. Just pause for a second.
Good morning, y'all.
Alright, I'm gonna clip to a random spot. If it's not threatening Vada's family, it's bullshit. Oh, this is the one that Renelle covered! Oh! Fascinating! So the one, we've gone full circle with the first video we covered with Renelle. This is the nonsense video that Renelle covered. How interesting! And the one that Renelle did was after this stream here. Fascinating! Wow! Who would have fucking thought? How bizarre. Alright, I'm gonna click to a random spot, and if she's not harassing Vada's family or if she's not making threats to Vada's family, Vada's full of shit. Let's go. 23 minutes in. What do you got?
The people that are actually concerned about you will tell you when you're wrong. They will stand up and say, enough's enough. Now, I don't think you should have to dox yourself, but it's out there. Your friends have half of your friends have confirmed it's you. Half of them are doubling down saying it's not. So first of all, you should probably all get on the same page and go with one story. That's my first suggestion. But secondly, Vada, the biggest thing you say, you don't have anything to hide, then be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself and everybody else, because the further this gets, it's going to get worse. And trust me, I've been on the receiving end of your guys' bullshit for a fucking year because you thought I was Katie Joy, because you guys are a bunch of ignorant fools.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever hear anything I've said to you, this is the time to listen, because you cannot handle the backlash that's going to come.
Backlash is not harassment. I have a video about this. I use Steve as the example. Backlash and harassment are not the same thing. Backlash is also not threats. Not the same thing either. So, no threat here. The backlash you're going to get being worse is not a threat. That's a statement of her opinion about what is going to happen if you continue to do what you're doing. If you continue your behavior. That's an assessment. Or a prediction, even. Not a threat. Okay, should we jump to one other spot? Let's see.
Her, because she was the one to take up their mission, in my opinion. It's fucking terrible. It's terrible. And trust me, the lies that she has told, some of them are things that it's really hard for me to stay silent on. It is really hard personally for me to stay silent on and not out every fucking lie she's told. It is really a struggle.
That's not a threat to Vada or her family. Okay, so Vada's full of shit. Let's continue.
They're starting to go too far with everybody.
Yeah, they're going way too far. Like saying and threatening that they're going to contact my family, email my family, that my family's in danger.
Where?
That I've exploited my brother, that I have a child and I'm lying about it. They're going to find out who my child is and get his information. Like, come on, dude. Come on.
Where? You need to show
you're
it.
mistaking him for my nephew, and you better not bring any harm to my fucking nephew, or you're going to have a bad fucking day, I'm telling you.
So now you're threatening.
Let me give you the next link to another one. 1 second.
If you don't want people talking about your kid online, stop fucking talking about your kid online. It's that simple. Jesus Christ, people don't believe you. So they're trying to verify what you're fucking saying because you're a fucking thief and a liar.
One was about, let's see, which one was it? What was it about? I'm going blank. It was the one that she had done on Thanksgiving saying I'm exploiting my brother.
She sounds really shook, by the way.
It was on Thanksgiving Day, so let me find it.
Okay.
That was on her main channel. 1 second. It was on her main channel. So let's go to it, not that channel.
Maybe you should just play the clips or have the clip ready that you want to talk about.
Yeah, this is fucking gross, dude. Gross, gross. Okay, she took it down. Of course she did. All right, she took that one down. That was on Thanksgiving. It made it members only, I guess. Let me make sure. But with Kathy's, I definitely need it reported because she's doxing an innocent person. No, here it is. Here's the second one that I need y'all to report. And I'm allowed to tell people to report if they are threatening to go real life and harm people's family. Sorry. So y'all can say whatever you want to say. On Kathy P's, it's this one. I'm trying to figure out what the thumbnail looks like. I think it's, I don't know if this is it or not.
Okay, so she didn't take it down and you corrected yourself?
Y'all.
This is 4 hours long. This is 4 hours long. And you want me to go through and watch 4 hours to confirm what you're saying? Do you at least provide a fucking timestamp? I'm not fucking watching 4 hours. I've already been here too long.
Do you remember what the thumbnail looked like, Megan? I found it. Never mind.
You found it? Okay, because I know if I need to run over there, I can grab it.
If y'all don't mind reporting this one as well, and I'm going to strike both of them. I got the link so they can problem if they want to. I can still strike them. On this one, they put an innocent girl's child on the stream, and
okay, so this is an hour long. That's somebody's video that she's covering. That's still somebody's video that she's covering. That's still somebody's video that she's covering. That's still somebody's video that she's covering. These are all people's videos that she's talking about. What the fuck? Screenshot. Oh, okay, so... I mean, I don't want to re-dox anybody, but where's the dox? What the fuck are you talking about? You could at least fucking timestamp this shit. I'm not doing your homework for you, bitch. If you want people to think that, or convince people, or tell people that this is a thing that went on, you actually have to demonstrate it yourself. She just asked people to go through 4, 5, 6, nearly 7 hours of live streams and just telling people to go flag these. By the way, none of them are down. So if people did flag them, it didn't work. So just flag it. Just believe me, right? Because that's how that works. Didn't timestamp it. You know, when you flag a channel, it asks you to provide the timestamp for what you're talking about. That would have really helped people flag the video. No, fucking Farron in the chat. This is beyond fucking far. Too fucking far. Every time they come for you, us, all of us report their streams and videos. Oh, really? So you got a whole group colluding to get people's channels taken down and videos taken down if they criticize you. Fascinating. Who could have seen that coming? Can't imagine that. Thanks for letting us know that you're all colluding to get people fucking false flagged and taken down and shit. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's a false flag until Vada actually proves what she said. Because again, like I said, it's not my job to prove her fucking work for her, let alone sit around and watch 7+ hours worth of content to figure out if what she's saying is bullshit or not.
say the girl's real name. Because they're bringing harm to this person thinking it's me. And I'm trying
to
tell whoever it's
bleeped
not
it.
me and quit doing stuff to her. She's a private person. She doesn't want her fucking kid's name on YouTube. She doesn't want her name on YouTube. She doesn't want it about. She doesn't know who I am.
Exactly. And I mean, just a few weeks ago, or was that last week or so, somebody came in here and used my child's full name as their like YouTube name.
Nonsense. And
who was it? How do you know it was nonsense? How do you know it was any of these people?
Sure did. Traumatized my child, called my child's school, called the assisted living facility that my mom was living in. She's no longer with us, but that's where she was prior to passing away. And they called there and called my job. It was actual hell on earth for several weeks for me.
Who did that? How do you know who did that? How did you verify who did that? Did you get a PI to investigate that? Where? Based on what? Where are the reports? Where is this shit? And she's gonna be like, well, I don't have to fucking prove anything to you. I don't have to fucking show the reports. Correct, you don't. And we can say then you're full of shit. Because there's no reason for us to believe you. What are we gonna do? Take your word for it? I don't fucking believe you. Yeah, show me police reports. Go get a PI and figure out who did it. And go get justice for yourself and go protect yourself. No, it's content. It's content for YouTube. Great.
And my child.
Good for your kids, guys. Good for your kids. Little bit of YouTube drama before you're old enough to be on YouTube.
If I had a child and they called CPS on me, oh, you talk about restraining orders, I'd file on every one of these bitches. I'm telling you what. Yeah, it's gross. Finally here was on a live with LB. Hey, yeah, I was watching LB earlier. This one's just going to be real short. Like I said, this one was just to confront something real quick because that's gross. Absolutely gross. And they're all doing this for Katie because pretty much right now, Katie had...
they're all doing it for Katie. Everything's for Katie. We love the company. The company. We love the company.
I'll do a quick.
The company.
I manage 2 Facebook groups, but I own one of them, and it's the Without a Crystal Ball Exposed Facebook group. We have 8 admins. For some reason, she decided to target.
Listen, the company says that you have a quota to report this video this many times with this many accounts. That's your quota for the company.
And a girl named Brenda, that's my other admin. And she went, and a woman went to her.
Brenda. Is that the same Brenda? Is that the country girl Brenda? that one. What was the account name? I already forgot. Country Girl Brenda. That same Brenda. That's mods and is around and all over the place. That Brenda. That Brenda who supposedly had videos about Charla, but if I search her channel, those videos aren't there anymore. That Brenda. According to Down the Rabbit Hole, unless Down the Rabbit Hole is lying about that too.
Knew I didn't have a background, so she picked up a random person's background, posted it on Facebook, put it on me, and claimed it's mine. And then tampered with a picture and said it's mine. Well, I said, if you're going to make some false crimes and put my name to it, I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to announce your real crimes. So I went on my second channel, and you can go see that stream. I'll link it in the comments. And it's letting everybody know that she falsely accused a man of rape and tried to get me put in jail for life. So when I did that, she went to nonsense, and she has nonsense, and then going after me trying to discredit my stories due to what I did to Katie. But the only difference between me and Katie is I have proof. There's a big difference. So they're not going to get very far with that. They're doing anything they can. They're too pussy to do just a video commentating back and forth. They're going to go that far. That tells you how nasty these bitches are. Just do a video and come back at me.
So you say you have proof that you're prepared to share and you're prepared to show, and then you're whining and complaining that people are asking you to share that proof about that thing that you were prepared to do, because when you share a story like that, people are going to ask you questions, and if you're going to go to bat for that, you need to be prepared to go to bat for that. It's that simple. If you're not prepared to go to bat for that, is that fair? Maybe not. But if you're going to share fucking stories about crimes that were committed against you, you need to be prepared to be able to back your story up. That is just the way it is, and that will always be the way it is, and it's likely probably the way it should be. If you're sharing amongst your close friends, fine, but that's not what you're doing. You're publishing this on a streaming platform to hundreds of people. And so when you do that, you need to have more to what you're doing. You are jumping into a ring. You're jumping into a ring of a lot of people going through a lot of things with a lot of vitriol. And you need to be prepared for dealing with that. And if you're not prepared for dealing with that and you jump into that ring when you are unprepared, it's gonna fucking hurt. And sometimes you're gonna have to take that lump and step back out. And be like, you know what, I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was to deal with this. But you can't be mad at Nonsense and Kathy P for asking for information for something that you shared without the information, because you said that you were prepared to share it now. So then what are you doing? What are you talking about? This is, Monty said this is the same stunt that Waxy Lady played about how she's getting close to the truth and someone wants to silence her. Yeah, okay. Close to the truth that what? Katie's an asshole? I mean, that's not hard to find.
Don't try to dig into somebody's real life to harm them. That is gross. And if anybody can support and follow you people, bitches like that over that.
You mean like what you did to Charlotte?
Period. Just saying, you're nasty.
You're nasty.
And anyway, so Katie had chose me. So I did that stream, and then Nonsense goes live the next day trying to say I was lying about my abuse story. So what did I do? I made a short with the proof. I put pictures in it, and I'll link that right here for y'all to catch up and go see. Which one is it? This one. You can go see it right here. The proof of the abuse. And then I went live, and then she lied and claimed, after I showed the proof, she lied and claimed that she never said that she was questioning my abuse. That's only because I showed proof, guys. That's the only reason she tried to backtrack after that. Well, then they went after my brother's story. And the only way I'm going to be able to get out of that one is if I show autopsy photos, apparently. But that's pretty much what's going on. I just want to...
If that's what you have to do, if that's the evidence you need to be able to prove the story, and that's the story you wanted to put out, then you needed to be willing to put that information out when you fucking did the story. Welcome to, like, reporting. You report, right? That's what you do? You should be aware of this. Is that what... Did anybody ask for fucking autopsy photos? I don't recall hearing anybody asking for fucking autopsy photos. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Happy P and Nonsense, stop your shit. I'm striking your shit. Wait, going after this innocent girl. I wouldn't make this stream unless I was asked to do it, but she's tired of it. She won't let me.
I'm striking your shit because you're talking shit. The talking shit, sadly, is not against terms of service. Sorry. Demonstrating that people are doing that, Vada. You have two claims there. Both need evidence you need to demonstrate. Police report, death certificate, death notification, and paper. Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily need an autopsy report unless you're claiming something very specific about the death, like how they died or something, in which case you can get the police report and or the autopsy report without actually having to show pictures of the autopsy. But, you know, whatever. Why did you bring it up if you didn't want to fucking talk about it and you didn't want people asking you questions about the thing you brought up?
Alone, she's a private person. She has nothing to do with anything with YouTube. She doesn't even know who the fuck I am. Okay?
Right.
Yes, you are absolutely attacking an abuse victim and somebody that has been through a lot of hell in their life. A lot of hell in their life.
Asking you questions is not attacking you. That's not how that works. You brought it up. People are asking follow-up questions to verify what you're saying is true, because if you don't verify that things are true, or you're not allowed to ask questions, it makes it very easy for people who are lying to take advantage of other people.
I had to spend 2 hours going through, and Renelle, if you're still here,
like
you gotta
Amber
watch this
Heard.
stream if you really want to see what she did. If you can, Renelle.
Being an abuse victim does not make you immune to criticism. Correct. And if people are criticizing your behavior and think you're lying, then you have an extra burden of fucking shit. If I tell you guys that something happened to me or I was abused in some way, some things I'll be able to show you and have proofs for. Some things I'll say, like, you know what, you don't have to believe me. This is what happened to me. I don't have proof because of X, Y, and Z. And take it or leave it, yada, yada, yada. Moving on. Right? There are some things that will require more evidence and some things you can just not believe me on, right? And that's fine, but it doesn't blow up into this. If somebody doesn't believe me or ask me a question that I can't answer, I either say, I can't answer that, or, okay.
In the comments if you're still here.
You have a question in the chat. This Edward person wants to know, how do you know Nonsense contacted KJ?
How do you know? Oh, Edward Catbush. Hey, that was the account that was asking, asking Aaron to show something, or, oh no, they were correcting Aaron. Aaron said I said something that I didn't say, and Catbush was correcting her. And so now here's Edward. I think they said in this things that they were friends with Steve. Edward Catbush, how do you know Nonsense contacted KJ? That's a good question.
Well, for me to do that on Katie, and then right after Nonsense go live the very next day to try to discount mine, that tells me. I mean, that's just an assumption, but it's obvious. Anytime, why would somebody ever think to do something that nasty unless they're doing it for someone else?
Okay, so you don't know that. You're making an assertion based on by a coincidental inference, or an inference on a coincidence. Okay, so sure. And what's this one? Video unavailable.
That's why she's doing it. I sent that to you, Renelle. You got to see that from the other night, and you got to see the short where I prove. There's just that way Renelle's not confused. So the first week she came after my abuse story because I was abused from pretty much 18 to 22, I believe. Then I got
Farron, no, Edward, it's common sense. No, it's assuming off of a coincidence. Can you prove that it was that it was not a coincidence? No, because you're just making a no. I already explained. Let's keep going. God damn it, Farron.
So then after that story person said I was lying about the abuse. So I did a short, which I just put in the chat, which I'll put in there for Renelle, but Renelle's name by it, so she's not confused with all these links. Let me do that real quick. And once she did that, I went and showed the proof of that.
Abigail got the same thing.
The next week she decided to go after my brother's story. So and she said that I told that story multiple times on my channel, and that I told different stories about it. So what I did, Renelle, is I collected every clip I've ever done on my channel about my brother, put them all together, and we went live about it. And I played every single one and re-traumatized myself, and the story never changed. Basically, what happened.
You told a story knowing you were going to be scrutinized for the story, and then now you're blaming other people for asking the questions that you set them up to ask because you didn't present the evidence the first time. Because you prepped the evidence knowing that you would have to, but didn't present it. So you got questions, and then you're blaming other people because you got re-traumatized over something you fucking brought up. Don't get me wrong, testimony is evidence, but alone, you're just taking somebody's word for it, and this is not a court of law. This is YouTube.
Was my brother committed suicide at the railroad track. That's the location. I found him along the railroad tracks up on a hill, hanging from a tree. So the other night I was doing a stream about Queen Bee and Nunya, and they I was giving people a backstory.
We're back to dead brothers again. Where's generic minority? God fucking damn it.
My brother had hung himself from a tree. I stopped right there. Didn't say nothing else because that stream was not about my brother's suicide. It was about Queen Bee and Nunya. That's what the stream was about. So because I didn't say the location, that means I changed the story about my brother a million times and that I'm exploiting my brother. So Nonsense goes live, and she said, well, before she said that he hung himself from at the railroad tracks, now she's saying he hung himself from a tree. Okay. And I'm like, bitch, he hung himself from a tree at the fucking railroad tracks. I mean, how fucking twisted can you be? So I mean,
yeah, you've never changed this. You've always told.
People don't believe you by fiat, Vada. That's just the way it is. This is the reputation you built for yourself by being a thief and by being a liar and by shitting on people at random or shitting on anybody who ever questions anything you fucking say. Stop hating yourself, right? You can't expect people to just believe you by fiat, which is what you're doing. You're expecting people to be... Dead brothers. Where's Munchkin? Yeah, Christ. instead of doing all this, you could just link them to the death notification in the paper and skip all of this and skip re-traumatizing yourself. Right. You chose to do that. It was a decision you made. Nobody made you do that. You did that. You're just blaming other people because, you're a perpetual victim of the things you keep victimizing yourself over. Everything is everybody else's fault for Vada, right? Remember moderate extremists and Megan's description of their relationship with Vada being like, Vada can be hard to deal with and there's bad times with Vada, but none of those are Vada's fault, right? It's all other people's fault that Vada's like this and we have bad times with Vada, because there's good times with Vada. When the good times are good, they're great, and when they're bad, they're bad. Huh.
The same thing you've always said.
Well, then she claims that she has clips of where I've talked about my brother and that they've all changed stories. So I went and collected every single clip. I spent 9 hours collecting every single clip that there ever was on my channel about my brother or my second channel.
Even if we take her at her word, it still does not excuse her behavior. Are you happy now? Okay, moving on.
And we played them the other night on that stream I just sent you, Renelle, to prove to her that the story's been the same, stayed the same, and always was the same. And well, then her response to that was on Thanksgiving morning, of course, on Thanksgiving. She decides to, she did that, by the way, Thanksgiving Eve, where I had to go do all
How dare she? Thanksgiving.
Re-traumatize myself. Well, then her response to that one was, so the response to the first one was she never had accused me of lying about my abuse. Her excuse on this one was that there's invisible clips somewhere that she's not going to play because it's not her story to tell, even though I give her full permission to play the clips because she's a fucking liar and she knows it. And that she's not going to play the clips and that people will go have to hunt for them if they want to see.
Why don't you put them out then? Vada, if those clips exist, why are you relying on nonsense to put them out for you? What the fuck? Put them out yourself. It's not her responsibility to prove your story for you. We're back to this again. It's not my job to go and hunt down all the clips and watch hours and hours worth of video to demonstrate what you're saying is true or not. It's your job. If you want your story out there and you want to demonstrate your claims, don't make nonsense do it. That's not nonsense's job. I thought you thought nonsense worked for Katie Joy, Vada, and Renelle. If you thought that, why would you trust her to put those things out? That's bait. You're just fucking getting yourself on her channel. Fucking, why would you, nonsense isn't dumb enough to take that bait, apparently. So put it out your fucking self. What the fuck?
See, that I'm still lying. But she won't show the clips, even though I give her full permission to go ahead and play the clips. So she's just mad because on both of those, I owned her ass with them. But that's pretty much the end of this live.
Where are they? Why are they here? Why aren't you playing them now? Why aren't you playing the clips now to show that she was full of shit? You're just stating that and still not playing the clips because nonsense told you no, she's not going to play your clips on her channel. Especially with how fucking trigger happy you are about fucking reporting people. Like, if she came to the wrong conclusion from your things, you were going to call it harassment and try to fucking flag her for your clips. Yeah, bullshit. That's bait. I see bait a fucking mile away. Good on nonsense for catching that shit and not fucking playing your goddamn game. If you want to fucking put clips out, put them out your goddamn fucking self and take responsibility for the shit that you're putting out there. This is your responsibility. You decided to talk about it. You brought it into the public platform the same way you brought your kids into the public platform, Megan and Vada. It's not other people's fucking responsibility. That's your responsibility. You're the people responsible for those kids. You're the ones that's responsible for their safety. The internet is not a safe place. And the internet is not going to suddenly become a safe place because you exist in it. Anybody can watch your videos, and anybody can look into your shit. Anybody. It's not like you're on this vanilla Facebook or this vanilla platform where nobody can see what you're doing except for the people you want to see what you're doing. There could, for all you know, there are bad actors watching your videos and hunting down your kids that are that aren't commenting, that aren't making content about it, that are just looking for fucking trouble for all you fucking know, that are completely unrelated to anything because you're bringing your kids up, you're talking about your fucking kids. Don't talk about children on the internet. You don't want people talking about your kids on the internet? Don't fucking talk about kids on your internet. Simple as that. Stop it. The internet is not a safe place. It never has been. It never will be.
In an hour is going to, well, it's not going to be an hour. I'll go ahead and knock it down to 11:30. In 30 minutes, we're going to go live and we're going to go talk about Link Stream, who there's a woman named Aileen that goes up on panel and my name gets brought up and she's like, well, I was given Veda's phone numbers to call. And so why would you be giving my information to Aileen out of everybody? Why would you do that?
I know.
What is wrong with these fucking nasty people? Do you people not have any balls whatsoever?
Yeah, don't you have any balls? Didn't I say that earlier? Does she have any balls? Come on.
Like, I mean, seriously, do a video. This is YouTube. Do a video back and forth. You don't go in people's real life. You don't dig in their real life. You don't try to contact family members. Nonsense said that she's emailing one of
So she's admitting that she wants to do a back and forth with Nonsense, but is complaining that Nonsense is
my family members.
doing a back and
Why would
forth.
you do that?
Oh yeah.
You can figure out who my family members are. And the reason why Kathy P and Nonsense are doing this is because when Kate
But I sent you all the information to talk about the thing I'm telling you it's inappropriate and going too far for you to talk about. You're such a bad person. You're a bad person if you do, you're a bad person if you don't. Get fucked. Either way.
put that shit on her page, they all were like, haha, gotcha, da da da. But when they found out it wasn't me, they're all mad because everybody came and supported me, and they're pissed about it. So now they're trying.
Yeah, everybody's just jealous of Vada, right? Vada.
To figure out who I really am, so that they can go and do damage to my family and call fake agencies and all that.
Yeah.
Even though,
Where? Fake
I mean,
agencies?
I think that
They're gonna call fake agencies, not real agencies? The fuck are you talking about? What fake agencies? How do you demonstrate this? Prove it. Show. Where? Where are these things happening? Again, we're back to just accusations.
too, and I think they've just, they're trying to go further with their attempt to get rid of you, silence you, which has been going on since
Where? Questioning you isn't silencing you. That's giving you more of a platform. That's not silencing you
announced
at
we were going
all.
to work on that 3-part series. That's been
Exactly.
going on ever since. It's just gotten worse.
Headed to
What
bed,
3-part
love you, friends.
series?
Please take care of yourself.
Where?
Thank
Edward, no one asked you, Edward. Yeah, fuck you, Edward. Being from the NSS community, that's what we follow. I don't go for coincidences. Yeah, fair enough. No one asked you. I mean, Vada's asking everybody.
Okay,
Everybody
you.
Look at
Thank
all
you.
my
And
stuff.
you guys on the next stream, I'll tell you all about that then. But that's pretty much all
Yeah, we're back to who's silencing you. Where? How? In what way?
for this stream. It's just a 30-minute short.
Asking you questions is giving you more of a platform to talk about your experience. That doesn't silence you. It only silences you if you can't answer the fucking question, Vada.
Stream for people that need to know what's going on. I didn't want to make this long so that other people will watch it. Thank you, no one. I feel like there's something else I'm missing to tell you guys.
The hair! Come on, we're so close. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. Please. Please, we're so close. Get us out. I beg of you. Come on.
I'll tell you all about that then. But that's pretty much all for this stream. It's just a 30-minute short stream for people that need to know what's going on. I didn't want to make this long so that other people will watch it. Thank you, no one. I feel like there's something else I'm missing to tell you guys. Oh, and every time I go live, what they're also doing is going to whoever I'm speaking of and telling them to report my channel and to strike me.
Where? How do you know that?
And I have proof of that, and the person knows.
You
who's
have
doing it, the
proof
person
of
doing it
that.
knows who they are.
But you're not going to tell us who they are.
This is all blown up over nothing, over literal.
And
nothing.
you're
It's
not gonna
over
show
a fucking
us.
Facebook group, literally over a Facebook group, and not to mention,
Who?
we don't cause her no harm on that Facebook group. We don't do anything to her.
No.
We don't send nobody her way. We definitely do not tell people to call CBS. We don't tell anybody to dig into her real life or nothing. As far as nonsense goes, do y'all see me going and trying to going on my channel, like Kathy P's doing, and saying I'm going to try to figure out who this is and contact them? Do you see me going on my channel saying I'm going to contact Nonsense's parents or Kathy P's people or anything like that? If y'all can support some nasty trash like that, something's fucking wrong with y'all in the head. Just saying. What the fuck, people? That's fucking gross. But if y'all don't mind, I've got 71 people in here, probably 20 of them are trolls, but the rest of you, y'all don't mind reporting those videos. I gladly appreciate it. I'll see y'all at 10:30. 11:30. I'll see y'all in just a few
So she made a bunch of accusations, asked people to mask flag videos based on her word and her word alone, didn't demonstrate anything, is shook as fuck, and then... Yeah, they contacted Charlotte's family. They went out and did this stuff. Alright. I'm tired. That was a lot. Can I go back to bed now? Are we done? Do you guys think... Let me know in the side chat right now. And like, in the comments down below later, or in the live chat for replays of this. Did you guys find that all of these people were linked together? Do you think that was pretty well established? We even found a couple of new names of people that have been involved. Like that, Brenda lady. And Reagan. And, who was that other one? I forget. There's another one. You think that this is a big old fucking ball of fuck of people that are working together to go after Charla? Or a bunch of people that are working together to go after Katie? Like, it's a big, harassment group? Collusion, even, maybe? Yeah, what do you think? No, do you think this was enough to demonstrate it? Need pushpins and yarn to tell for sure. Fair enough. Alright. I think that's enough. I would like that we came full circle from Renell's video about nonsense and Charla all the way back around to fucking Vada talking about that video because they all work with Katie Joy, right? Reiterating the fucking bullshit. Oh, and Down the Rabbit Hole is just a fucking liar. Same with EKCU, he demonstrated as a liar. Same with Vada, who we demonstrated as a liar, particularly about her fucking art. And it is a thief. Demonstrated that Renelle was full of shit. Demonstrated Megan and fucking Moderate's involvement in all of this. Maybe when you describe your relationship with somebody as an abusive relationship, you should take a step back. Moderate might want to consider that. Farron being involved, of course. Steve also involved in the whole thing, as you could see from his involvement and everybody talking about him and talking to him and saying they've talking to him and him showing up in comment section. Oh, we didn't look at the comment section of that one. Oh, well, fuck it. Fuck it. Hopefully I did a good enough job. Hope you guys were able to follow along with that. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and become a member and use your Prime subscription. Whatever. The Patreon's free right now, so if you want to go join that for a month to get some free shit, go for it. Join the Discord if you're interested. And get the fuck out of here. Bye. Fucking Christ. Fucking goddamn absolute nonsense. What the actual fuck?